Hey everybody, welcome to the J-Warp Factor. First up, trivia question. Who was the original composer of the Star Trek fight music, actually called
The Ritual / Ancient Battle?
Okay, you guys. So welcome to the J-Warp Factor. Here we are in the Roddenberries basement studio in good old South Jersey, America. I'd like to just show you some of the instruments that the Roddenberries use to create different moods and sounds. The percussion it actually creates a lot of magic for our Roddenberries musical extravaganza. So let's just look at the ones here in front of me. Right here we have bongos. And I don't know if this is true or not, but I kind of, these things I think were introduced by Desi Arnaz, I think, because he was a Latin American, and he brought in a lot of the Latin influences into his studio. So here we have the bongos. So it creates a nice mood. We have the congas. We have these. So these are our main staple for creating moods and sounds in our Roddenberries journey. We have one of my favorites. This is a drum I grew up with, and we like to use this as much as we can. This drum has many names. It's an Egyptian drum. If you're from Egypt, we call it tabla. And a lot of people call it dumbek. So this creates some nice moods for the Roddenberries extravaganza. We also have, this. This drum is actually from Qo'noS, which is the moon of Klingon. You can see that. This kind of sounds like a Klingon. We have various types of shakers. Various types of shakers. What do you have here? Here's another conga. We have cowbells. And then also we have something. This is the Romulan Nipple Gong. It's the Romulan Nipple Gong. Sorry if you can see why it's called a nipple gong. And this gives us some nice meditative type of sounds for our Roddenberries soundscaping. Okay, so that concludes my first segment. So now that we've talked about the Star Trek fight music, let's break it down. So this is what happens when you put the percussionist in charge of an arrangement. So what we did was we took a part of the variations of the Star Trek, the original Star Trek fight music. Spocko, could you give us a little taste of that? Check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cut. So now we can see that this is pretty complicated because most music we hear is in common time or 4/4. Now there's another variation from the original fight music that's a slower version, and we're going to count that in 7. Check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop. Those Vulcans sure are sophisticated. So now what we did as a percussionist, I like those 2 figures. So what we do is we take the first figure in 5 and keep that on the drums. And then we take the figure in 7 and we put it on the bass. And this is how the Roddenberries do it. Here comes the bass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, in theory, ladies and gentlemen, the bass line and the percussion line are going to sync up every 35 beats, almost as if it's PON FARR itself. So what I would recommend at this point, you guys, is PON FARR, that would be 7 PON FARRs. 5 times 7 is 35. That's 7 PON FARRs. But so let's have a little live run amok time. Khalifi!
Love the music of Star Trek, Yoda does.